In a grand kingdom, nestled between soaring mountains and shimmering seas, ruled a wise old king. He had a magnificent crown, not of gleaming gold or sparkling jewels, but of plain, sturdy iron. This iron crown was a symbol, a reminder to all that the kingdom's strength was forged not in wealth, but in courage and resilience. The king, however, was growing old, and the time had come to choose a successor. He had 2 sons, each as different as night and day. The elder Prince Alaric was strong and ambitious. He saw the iron crown and scoffed. "A king deserves gold," he would often declare, his eyes fixed on the overflowing royal treasury. He spent his days practicing swordsmanship and planning grand conquests, dreaming of an empire built on power and riches. He believed a leader's worth was measured by the gold in his coffers and the fear in his enemies' eyes. The younger Prince Finn was quieter and more thoughtful. He admired the iron crown. He understood its meaning. He spent his time not in the armory, but among the people. He walked through the bustling markets, listened to the farmers in their fields, and sat with the artisans in their workshops. He learned about their lives, their struggles, and their hopes. Finn believed that a kingdom's true treasure was its people, and its true strength was their unity and well-being. The day of the king's decision arrived. He summoned both his sons to the great hall. "The time has come for one of you to wear this crown," the king announced, his voice echoing through the silent chamber. He held the simple iron circlet in his hands. "But first, you must prove your worth. Go out into the world for 1 year. Return with what you believe is the greatest treasure a king can possess." Alaric was thrilled. He immediately gathered a company of his finest soldiers and a wagon full of gold coins. He rode out, convinced he would return with a treasure so dazzling it would put the sun to shame. He traveled to distant lands, trading, bartering, and conquering. He amassed a fortune in rare gems, exotic silks, and, most importantly, mountains of shimmering gold. He was certain his father would be impressed. Finn, on the other hand, left the castle with only a simple cloak and a small pouch of coins. He didn't seek out merchants or warlords. Instead, he traveled through his own kingdom, from the northernmost villages to the southern fishing towns. He used his small funds to help a farmer fix a broken plow, to buy seeds for a community garden, and to help a blacksmith's apprentice set up his own forge. He didn't collect gold, he collected friendships. He didn't build an army, he built trust. He learned the names of the children, shared meals with the elders, and listened to their stories. A year passed, and the princes returned. The great hall was filled with expectant courtiers. Alaric marched in first, his soldiers straining under the weight of chests overflowing with gold and jewels. The court gasped in awe at the sheer display of wealth. Father Alaric proclaimed proudly, "I have brought you the greatest treasure in the world, gold. With this, we can fund the mightiest army and make our kingdom the most powerful on earth." Then Finn entered. He carried nothing in his hands. He was followed not by soldiers, but by a crowd of ordinary people, farmers, merchants, artisans, and their families. They looked at Finn not with fear, but with respect and affection. "Father," Finn said, his voice calm and clear, "I have brought you no gold, no jewels. My treasure is the loyalty and love of your people. It is a treasure that cannot be stolen, a strength that cannot be broken." The old king smiled. He looked at Alaric's piles of cold, glittering gold. Then he looked at the warm, hopeful faces of the people standing with Finn. He took the iron crown and walked past Alaric. He stood before his younger son. "Gold can be lost, and armies can be defeated," the king said, placing the crown on Finn's head. "But the trust of your people is a foundation of iron." A true king's wealth is not what he holds in his treasury, but what he holds in the hearts of his people. And so, the prince who understood the value of iron over gold became the new king, ruling with wisdom, compassion, and the unwavering support of his kingdom. Thank you for watching this story with us today. We hope it gave you something to think about. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that make you think. See you next time.